I don't know if I'll go out there and work out tonight. I might do some workout stuff in here with the weight bench or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Um, I'll have a much healthier life once the scientists that are studying me are stopped and their access to me is eliminated. They don't deserve to be able to study my life and pay attention to my life. There's a reason why their life isn't the source of the Book of Revelation and in the Mormon documents and the Quran, the Surah of Mary, and so forth. So there's a reason why, when my life, it's 13th, in Islamic prophecies, the 13th, 22nd Redeemer. The 13th is, they're 12 apostles, the 13th, the first, the last, the Alpha, the Omega, the Spirit of the Christ, the Spirit of Adam. Okay. And the 22nd, I might have some, that doesn't bother me. I don't overthink things. People number and label things that could have been added in, but the Redeemer. And so that's who I am. It says, he will redeem all the prophets, apostles, and messiahs. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. There is no God but God. So he's the guy. And this time, there'll be no room for reasonable doubts to abuse him for being the truthful, faithful one. And so Earl's the one who does it. And it's like, wow, this took a long ass time. It's they still have a process because you're a brain chemical addict. It has nothing to do with me doing stuff wrong. Okay, Judah Krishnamurti didn't do anything wrong. Brain chemical addicts just dropped the football. Suzuki was right. It's when you're an unselfish person and you have faith in infinite essence, and you understand an eternal existence and understand those natural laws, you're not doing anything wrong. And when people disobey that and you have to survive because people think they have an opinion and they have a right to exercise their opinion and they think that's freedom, then no, Selassie did nothing wrong. Krishnamurti did nothing wrong. D.T. Suzuki and Sun Yat-sen did nothing wrong. The people that deny the perfection of their maturity and their faith are the ones that are wrong. People on TV saying, have your cup of coffee and let's start trading. Money's not real, you batshit fucking crazy lunatic, just like D.T. Suzuki. Does it pay to be good? No, money's not real, so it's good to be good, okay? Judah Krishnamurti, the present civilization, it cannot last. It's based on human... So, Sun Yat-sen, we are one family, okay? In order for a father to be a good father, he is not father to everyone's father. He is the example of a good father. People want to be like him because he is right, because he understands natural laws. He obeys natural laws. He realizes he is not the essence of creation, but he adores life because he is faithful to the gift of the beauty of the essence of creation. Okay, Sun Yat-sen, the way he talks to me, and Sun Yat-sen, that the corporation that mass murders people over money says Sun Yat-sen that's not Sun Yat-sen. That's a comic book character they turned Sun Yat-sen into. That does not exist. Same with Jesus, same with Muhammad, same with, you see what I'm saying? The nice thing about the 20th century and recording evidence is it's real hard to go back and say, even if you have something that goes in contrast to what basic evidence says, this is Krishnamurti, this is Judah Krishnamurti, this was D.T. Suzuki. With Sun Yat-sen, he died in 1925, so there's a lot more waggling and more room for manipulation to say, that's not true. Fuck you. He talks to me, he don't talk to you. You're an asshole. That's why Lopez got so excited in my head when we were talking to Sun Yat-sen, because her business partners are trying to beat the other team. It's like, there is no other team. It's one big dirt. Selassie. You don't love nature. No, you don't love nature. You love one another. Okay. You understand and respect nature. Okay. You got to be more like D.T. Suzuki. He's more like Sun Yat-sen. Okay. You have to have respect for the snake. Love the snake? I'm not bringing a goddamn rattlesnake into my house and then trying to treat it like it's Zeke, because it ain't. Because Zeke's like, get the bees out of here. You can leave me with this bee? Remember him with the bees? He was so funny. But it's in the window. It's going to die pretty soon. You're going to go to work and leave me in here with this bee. Yeah. Okay. It's in the screen. It's that much open for the air to come through, and you're gonna be fine. Oh, there's a bee in here. Oh, good God, he was so funny. He was one of the funniest dogs in the history of the world. But he was a sweetheart too. The way his his reaction, his reflecting my love for him to me was adorable. When I got attacked by the killer bees and got stung, he was crying. You could hear him when I ran out of the shed over there. You could hear him all the way from the shed from me running to the house. He could feel my suffering and my pheromones and stuff, like the animals do when they connect to each other. He is yelping and crying. He's saying, "You okay? I'm going to be okay. Who's going to feed me? Open the door and leave the seat up to the toilet if you die?" One of these assholes, and they got a lot better make-believe, fake-the-funk money job than I do, and they'll feed you better, and you want to be with me because I protect children from those perverts, Zeke. All right, I love you too. You're my dog, not their bitch. Okay? I used to tell them that all the time. You're not a fucking Marine, you're my dog. Because he's mean. I'm not mean to Zeke. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like I told you, it's DC Suzuki and stuff like that. When you understand the truth, you offer them the best. I always just tell people that, if you want this, go to them. If you want that, if you want truth, come to me. I'll give it to you the best that I can. And the best that I can is we're only as fast as our slowest soldier, and we're only as intelligent as our most humble person. And right now, we have a bunch of ego fucking maniacs that make it real hard to exist when you're humble. And what should be expected? No. That's bullshit. That's just a bunch of egomaniacs. Well, you should know, like with that sergeant, you should expect that. It's like, well, but I should also expect you to stand up for the Lord's Prayer, right? You believe in Jesus Christ? Well, I'm the dude like Jesus Christ. You should expect that. Well, that's nice and everything, but you're going to go get a badge and a gun and incarcerate people and have people try to kill you over money and you kill them over money. In the meantime, you tell me you should expect people to treat you like shit when you're standing up to stop little girls from being raped to death over money across the border and no one else is helping. I get it. They don't get it. No. They think they're right. I'm wrong. He's crazy, but I can respect that. I don't respect the fact that you're crazy. I don't appreciate it and I don't like it. Okay, you cannot respect the fact that people are crazy and think that they're right and will kill people over money and watch other people be killed over money and call it the law. Okay, it doesn't pay to be good. It's good to be good. Okay, quando. It's quantum computing now. Okay, Jeffrey Hinton's not as intelligent as me. No, he's broken. He thinks he is and he wants to be, just like that conversation with this or whatever kid and Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think they're broken, just like my family. Jesus is God. I think they think, no, he's wrong. It's like, no, he can't. Yes, I can prove it. Shut up. Listen, how? And they hate it. And they keep trying to find ways to prove me wrong. Just because you can abuse me with other assholes with technology and money doesn't mean I'm wrong in correcting quantum computing to stop people from being able to abuse people with technology and money because assholes are addicted to it. Except, I want more fentanyl, please give me more fentanyl. I want more sex for money, please give me more sex for money. I want more money for my sex, please give me more money for my sex. I hear you. Heart you? I love you because life is eternal and I need you to live. Like you? Fuck no. I can't respect the damn thing you do because you're not worthy of it. In order to respect what people do, they have to be worthy of respect in what they do. Okay. I can respect the dignity of life given to you by the glory of God, and that's as far as it goes. Okay. And that's all I'm required to do. Quando. I'm fixing quantum computing. You don't believe me? There's a story of a lovely lady. I don't know if she had enough. They were on a time thing with that Match Game thing when she says it's a TV family, the Kardashians. That's how I would have started. I was just going, there's a story of a lovely lady. And then if she didn't get the Brady Bunch, if she didn't get that, that's the best I can do. And then have everybody else sing it with me too. That this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Every time if I was doing one of those type of games and they had that, if it had, you can't say this or that and that, but you can sing the theme song. Bonanza, you'd have to sit there and go Hoss and Little Joe. Bonanza, there you go. I'm a culturally deprived person. I have no culture. It's all been fed to me by a TV for advertising to sell electric football, porno, and books about war. Son of a cartoon comic book bitch. Someone writes down a book about someone's perfect life, and they're not living a perfect life. You can guarantee yourself that the book is not about my life. Remember DT Suzuki and Jesus? Earl, don't ever believe anything I ever said or wrote about myself. Okay. You listen to me. Okay, Jesus always told me that. But Jesus, who do you want me to trust? You know the voice in your head? That is me? Yeah, that. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. I'm the way, the truth, and life. I am the light and the way. Not unto the faith of Father, but I'm the 22nd Redeemer. It's the spirit of Adam. The fuck for the buck stops here. Está aquí hoy. Orale, orale. Okay, I got you guys. Park all your cars, bars, and worse. Hey man, it's not my fault you look like a fucking asshole on TV arguing. And the little Tani Chaparro and Acosta. Is Acosta's the girl? She's cute. Dumb as box rocks. They're all fucking dumb as box rocks. You know, Patrick, tell me how pretty the girls in El Paso are. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. And they'll tell you that you need money to fuck them. That's horrible. I know. It's drain damage. Drain damage. Drain damage? Drain damage. If a woman tells you you need money to fuck and says she loves Jesus, she is addicted to a psychotic cartoon character played by Jim Caviezel. Well, because Jim's probably one of the hottest that ever played Jesus. Is he? I don't know. There's lots of hot guys that have played Jesus, but Jim might be the hottest. Well, let's all take... Who do you think's the hot? He's better looking than Klaus von Bülow. And Willem Dafoe, yes. Diego's pretty fucking hot, but Jim Caviezel's got a nicer body. I don't know. I don't want to see them naked. I didn't see the crucifixion scene on the. Did they have a Diego one on the Son of God one? Son of God, he's a fraud. He needs money. He's a fuckbag, toolbag money. Okay, just Son of God. What a crazy motherfucker. Chosen for what? To make money and have everybody buy stuff and get an app for Jesus on their phone. Oh, sex moans. I don't want to hear that shit. I want you to have privacy. Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Son of man. People say he's crazy, but they brains is lazy. Son of Destiny's Child. I don't know, my attitude ain't selfish. That's the song in the Chet Atkins era for Waylon Jennings, right? I'm Destiny's Child. This is my destiny. It's my legacy. Saladin told me so in a trailer park outside of Fort Huachuca, and I believe him. Yeah, Saladin stood, and I believe him, and I love him so much. I love him just like Jesus, Abraham, and Moses, and Muhammad, and the rest of the bunch. The Messiah bunch. Lord Saladin is one of the Messiah bunch. Yes, he is. If I say he is, he is. If I say El Hajj Malik El Shabazz is a disciple, he is. Now, that one guy at the Louis Farrakhaners, he never said, I say that. I'm the Messiah, and if I say someone is a disciple of the Lord, doing his best for us all to live the peace of Islam, he is. El Hajj Malik El Shabazz is a disciple of the Lord. Okay? Muhammad Ali tried. He was very scared. Yeah. He was friends with El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. Those are movies! Mario Van Peebles ain't El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, and Will Smith ain't Muhammad Ali. Okay, so shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. As the prayers that talk to me, they talk to me. I'm 1322nd Redeemer. Okay, these are the words that I manifest. They have you doubting your prayers. No, that's not that. Just because you manipulate the information doesn't. Just because you fuck with people's heads doesn't mean that it's not so. Just because you do Wi-Fi brain damage on it doesn't mean they're not thinking it. Past, present, future operate at the same time. They want to say it. They're just afraid because they don't want to be abused.